This tutorial will explain how do we know the pronunciation of Chinese characters. Sometimes you don't have to memorize a pinyin, but there's a trick that helps you to relating to the pronunciation of the characters with the written version of the characters. Okay? So mostly these characters we categorize them as phonogram, 形声字, 形声字. 形 means meaning or shape, so part of the character indicate the meaning of the characters, and part of the character indicating the pronunciation. So from part of it, we can guess the pronunciation. There are several situations. The first one, we call it 左形右声, 左形右声. Okay. 左 means left, okay. 形 means meaning, 右 means right, 声 means sound. So this kind of character can be divided up into left and right side, two parts, left and right parts. And the left part indicating the meaning of the whole character, and the right part indicating the pronunciation of the character. Okay? I have several examples right here. Alright, the first character, 才, 才, it pronounces 才, because it's really hard to type, so I put /2 indicate it means it's the second tone, goes up, 才. The meaning of this character is wood material ready for use. And if we divide up the character into left and right, so the left is a character of mu. The meaning of it is wood or tree. Okay? The right part is pronounced as 才. Okay? As you can tell, the left part indicating the meaning, wood, of the whole character, the example character, and the right part, 才, indicating the pronunciation, because they share the pronunciation. This character and the right part share the same pronunciation, so we can guess the pronunciation rather than memorize that and kill your brain cells. Alright, the next example, we divide up into left and right. Okay. Left, the 3 dots, remember, 3 dots of water. Okay. Because this tutorial focuses on pronunciation, so we focus on pronunciation more. This character means disappear or vanish. Okay. It pronounced as 消, 消, the first tone, 消. Well, the right part, it can be a character by itself. It is pronounced as 消, 消. So as you can tell, the character with the 3 dots of water and its right part share the same pronunciation, 消. Alright, the last one, 融, okay, second tone, 融, it means melt. So the left part means fire, right? So it brings the meaning of fire, because you need to burn something. You need to use fire to let something melt. And the right part, 融, can be an individual character. It is the same pronunciation with the character with the fire, right? 融 and 融. The 2 characters share the same pronunciation. Now we move on to another type of pronunciation, in another way of pronunciation, of indicating pronunciation. We call it 右形左声. Okay? 右 means right. Now we shift. The right part is the meaning. The left part is pronunciation. 声 means pronunciation. Alright, the first example, 鸭 is the first tone. It means duck. We divide up this character into 2 parts. The left part is a character pronounced as 甲, 甲. Sorry, it's a typo. It should be third tone. 甲, 甲. And the right part is a character means bird. It pronounced as 鸟, 鸟. The third tone means bird. So as you can tell, the left part indicates the meaning. Okay? They have the same vowel. Okay? And the right part, 鸟, the bird, it indicates the meaning because duck is nested under bird, right? Pay attention here. The pronunciation is not directly borrowed as the previous example, but we borrow the vowels only. We borrow the vowel only. So pay attention here. Only the vowel is borrowed sometimes. Alright, another way is 上行下升. So 上 means up, 行 meaning again, 下 down, 升 sound or pronunciation. So this kind of character can be divided up into up and lower parts. So the upper part indicating meaning, lower part indicating pronunciation. Alright, let's look at the example. 毛, 毛. Okay. This character means Kalgum grass. Okay. The upper part, remember, we call it 草字头, 草字头. It's a radical, means grass. Okay. It brings the meaning. And the lower part, it can be an individual character by itself. It pronounced as 毛. As you can tell, we borrow the information from this character. 毛. Right? Alright. Next one. 空. 空. The first tone. It means empty. Right? So the top part, we call it 学字头. Remember, 学字头. It means cave or hole. It can be an individual character by itself. Okay? The lower part, 公, it's also an individual character. 公, 公. Okay? The first tone, as you can tell, we borrow the vowel here. We borrow the vowel from 公. Okay? Alright, empty, so empty cave, empty hole. So we borrow the meaning from this radical, and we borrow the pronunciation from 公, the lower part. Alright, last one, 室, 室, fourth tone. It means room, room. Okay? The top part, we call it 宝盖头. It's a radical. Okay? It cannot be an individual character by itself. It's a radical. We call it. It means room or house. Okay? And 智, the lower part, 智. It's fourth tone. 智. Okay? We borrow the pronunciation right here. We borrow the vowel only. We don't borrow the consonant. We only borrow the vowel. Alright. The next category is 下行上升. 下 means down. Again, 行 means meaning. 上 up. 升 sound or pronunciation. So this kind of character can also be divided up into up and lower parts. The upper part means indicate meaning. The upper part indicating the pronunciation. Let's look at the examples. 第一个 将 将. So this character is pronounced as 将, fourth tone. It means south. Okay. So the upper part, alright, it's a little different, but this character is pronounced as 将. Jiang, jiang. As you can tell, we borrow the pronunciation from this upper part, 江. And the lower part, we borrow the meaning. This character means fermented alcohol. As you know, sauce, it's kind of similar to fermented stuff. Alright, next one, 盆, pen, second tone. It means basin. So the upper part is pronounced as 分, 分. As you can tell, we borrow the vowel. We borrow the vowel from 分, the upper part. And the lower part means container, container. So basin can be a container. Alright, the next category is 内形外生. So 内 means in, inner part. 形 meaning, 外 outer part, 声 sound pronunciation. So this type of category can be divided up into inner part and outer part. The inner part indicating meaning and the outer part indicating the pronunciation. Let's look at the examples. 第一个问 It's the fourth tone. It means ask. So the outer part 门 it means door. Everybody knows that it means door. It can be a radical. Alright, so here we borrow the vowel only. We borrow the vowel. Alright, and the inner part is a mouth, right? 口 third tone. It means mouth. So when you ask, you need to open your mouth and knock the door to ask people. Alright, next example. 闻 Sorry, it's a typo again. It should be second tone. 闻 It means hear or listen. Okay, again, the outer part is 门 the door, right? Okay. We borrow the vowel here, and the inner part is ear. Okay. 耳 third tone. It means ear. So only when you use your ear you can hear or listen, right? Next category, 外形内声. So 外 is outer part, 形 meaning 内 inner part, 声 sound pronunciation. Let's look at the example. Okay, this character 匪 third tone. Okay, 匪 it means robber. And the inner part, okay, we use inner part, remember 内声, we use inner part to indicate the pronunciation. The inner part is a character by itself, can be a character by itself. It's pronounced as 非. As you can tell, we borrow the pronunciation, although the tone changed a little bit. And next one, 固 it means stable or solidify. So the fourth tone. The outer part, the radical, means indicate restricted, cannot be changed, stable. Okay. We borrow the meaning from right here. And the inner part can be a character by itself. Okay. It pronounces 鼓. Sorry, it should be third tone. 鼓. As you can tell, we borrow the pronunciation, but the tone changed a little bit. Here it's 鼓, fourth tone, but here it's third tone. 鼓. Alright, that's all the examples for character that you can predict the pronunciation, and usually part of it can indicate the meaning. So there are several categories. First one, 左形右声. So the character can be divided up into left and right. Left indicate meaning, right indicate sound, and then we shift. Okay, 右形左声. So the right part indicated meaning, but the left part indicated pronunciation. Then some characters can be divided up into upper and lower parts. So the upper part indicated meaning, 上行下声. Lower part indicated pronunciation, 上行下声. Alright, the next category we shift it again, 下行上声. So the lower part indicated meaning and the upper part indicating pronunciation. Alright, and then there are some characters that the structure are divided up into inner parts and outer parts. The first one for this kind of category is 内形外声. So the inner part indicating meaning and the outer part indicating pronunciation. And we shift again, 外形内声. So the outer part indicating meaning and the inner part indicating sound or pronunciation. Alright, that's all for this tutorial. I hope this will help you guys memorizing the characters, the structures, pronunciation, as well as meaning.